This is the very last room in my house that I have not decorated yet, and it's my daughter's room. And from the looks of it, it doesn't even look like a kid's room, because honestly, there's just a bed that is broken, and she doesn't even fit in it anymore. A desk with bed sheets over it because it's so dirty, and the rest of her room is basically just storage, because I have so much shit in my house, I have nowhere else to store it. So the very first thing I did today was get rid of her bed. Then I started cleaning up the floor. I got rid of a bunch of more toys, and finally got rid of the single panel curtain and bed sheet table covers. Ever since my baby was born, I've worried that my oldest daughter might hold resentment or get jealous over the fact that I have a new baby. So it is very important to me that I make my oldest daughter feel like she's still number one in my heart. I had her at 18 years old and she literally grew up with me. So I want her to have a room that she loves and lets out her creative side. Now I plan on doing an accent wall, which is just one wall painted, and the paint that I got is Barbie pink. I got it off of Amazon and I absolutely love it. If you can't tell already, the theme is gonna be pink. And if there's one thing about me is I go big or go home. Like you see in the video of my bedroom? Yeah, this room is gonna be 10 times more pink than my room is yellow. And is it just me or does my daughter have a bigger room than me? Unfortunately, there's gonna be many parts. I had to let this paint dry so I can start building the furniture. Stay tuned for part 2. Here's part 2 of me decorating my daughter's bedroom. And today's the day where I get a bunch of shit done. The very first thing I did today was start unpacking the 100 Amazon boxes that I got this week. The delivery guy probably hates me, and I got a bunch of comments asking me why there's so many rugs in here. Long story short, we had to pull the carpet up in this bedroom, and I would just replace the carpet. But what's the point of me just replacing this room when my whole house needs to be replaced? And I'm just not up for that project right now. So I got a bunch of pink rugs, and I just put it over the old rug. Then I started building her new bed frame. Her feet would literally hang off of her old bed because of how much she grew. So it's finally time she got a new one. The majority of everything that I got is from Amazon, including this bed frame and mattress, and the size is a full. After putting together the bed frame, I went on to this nightstand. I am like a master furniture builder now. If I have to count how many pieces of furniture I've built in the last month, it's probably the same as a person that builds furniture for a living. Okay, and Amazon totally messed up because I ordered 4 of the same rugs, and 2 out of the 4 are different shades. I contacted them, guess what? They don't have any more. So girl, this is gonna have to do. I had to cut a rug up in order for it to fit. And this actually was my plan all along. Tell me why that was my thought process instead of just ordering smaller rugs. Then I put together her new nightstand. I am so happy that I didn't go all out with the pink and added white as well. And she has no idea what this bedroom looks like so far. It is gonna be a surprise. This is how it looks so far. I'm waiting on some Amazon packages. Stay tuned for part 3. Here's the long-awaited wait for part 3 of me decorating my daughter's bedroom. And today we're starting on another big project, which is the closet of this bedroom. It is so bad. You can't even walk more than 2 inches in here. There was so much clothes, an old bed frame, a cat post, the flooring doesn't have carpet, and there's a giant hole in my wall. So if you can't tell, I have quite a project ahead. I started by clearing everything out of this room. After that, I started patching up this hole in the wall, which I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I was really wondering why it was pink, but I assumed it's gonna turn white. The closet does have doors. Unfortunately, it came off the hinges, and I don't think I'm gonna put them back on. We shall see. After I got the wall patched up, I started to sweep the floor. I hung up some curtains, and then I started putting down the rugs on the floor. If you can't tell, I have an ADHD brain. And I got a bunch of comments asking me why I just didn't do hardwood floors. If I'm being so honest with you guys, I totally forgot. I legitimately didn't know that you could do that kind of stuff by yourself and thought that you had to hire somebody. But regardless, I think the pink rugs look fine and they will do for now. After chopping the rug up and making it fit, I started working on this brand new dresser that I got her. She's never had a dresser of her own before. Gonna definitely free up a lot of room in my dresser, and hopefully we'll keep clothes off the floor. This is how the closet turned out. This took me all day, so I'm sorry. Come back for the final part. After 1 week of blood, sweat, and tears, my daughter's room is finally finished, and I won't make you wait any longer. Here's part 4 and the final part of me finishing my daughter's bedroom. So the very first thing I did was hang up these curtains. The cool thing about these curtains, there are little star holes in them, so when the sun is shining, it like shines through those holes. Majority of the stuff that I got to decorate this room is from Amazon, and I messed up quite a few times. I had to return and replace so many things, including this comforter cover, because I got a queen size, and this is a full. That is a huge reason why it took so long for this room to get done. Trust me, I was waiting too. Next thing I moved on to was this beautiful chair that I got her for her new desk. She's always wanted a beanbag, so I unboxed that, but realized there was still so many toys on the floor. And thankfully I remembered that I had this toy holder that we never used, so I finally hung that up. Then I hung up some shelves, put some little decor objects on there. And you know me, there's not one room in this house that doesn't have a photo collage. This is how the room looked when we first started, and this is what the room looks like now. It honestly doesn't even look like the same room anymore, so I did decide not to put the closet doors back up. I personally feel like it makes the room look so much bigger. And I rarely post my kids on social media, but I know a bunch of you want to see her reaction, so here it is. Do not mind the rest of my house. We all know I'm messy. Her jaw dropped as soon as I opened the door. She couldn't even put into words how much she loved it. I have nobody else to thank but you guys. Be able to give something to my daughter that she's been desperately needing. Appreciate all of you.